Yeah, the ProPatch has definitely changed my producing life. It's just streamlined everything. You go from having to patch something with a cable where you've got an idea in the room and you want to record something fast. You're going, hold on, before you sing that, let me patch this one pre-in and let me do this compressor. You know, it's affecting your flow. All of a sudden on the ProPatch, you just go click and it's there. So if you want to try a different preamp or a different compressor, you can just do it right then and it's all set up. It's just easy. So for me, it's one of those things. I buy and sell gear all the time. You know, you start buying gear and you can't stop. And this is one of those pieces where once you have one, you don't sell it. You just won't. You won't go backward. The problem with the ProPatch, you know, if there's a negative, it's that you buy more gear because you're like, oh, well, if I don't have to go through the thing of where I gotta plug this in and do all the stuff and it's slowing me down, I can just click a button. Well, why shouldn't I have 2 of those things or this or that? And so, yeah, I was like, thank you for making me buy this piece of gear. And then, you know, now it makes me buy other pieces of gear because I can use them easier. So yeah, it's definitely gonna make you buy more gear. Sorry. I use the ProPatch in multiple ways. I use it for tracking, you use it for mixing. It's very versatile. If you want to use it for tracking for this setup, you can. If you want to use it for inserts, you just set it up how you want to do it. I've incorporated it into a whole host of my operations, I guess you would say. If I want to bring some outboard in and not just stay in the box, I can do that, which is awesome. And before it was like, well, this is gonna be, I gotta patch this here and this. You don't wanna be slowed down, you just don't. But this is a click of a button and you pull a plug-in in, it's just made it faster. So it's allowed me to kind of go outside a little bit. We've been going inside the box for years. This allows you to do both, where you can go out quickly. I mean, we've always been able to do both, it's just we can do it quickly now. Tracking is where it really changes the game for me. A lot of times you're spur of the moment creating something, and you might just have a preamp that you've got plugged in, or a mic that's plugged in, and just for ease, you might just go, I'll just get it, and you make it work. It's just because you're just going fast and you're in the moment. This is one of those things where it doesn't slow you down. You have options, and you might discover, well, I like this compressor on this vocal that I maybe wasn't gonna try just because I was going quick. And now it's like, just click a button and we'll just try it. And so you end up using your gear just because of the ProPatch. Without being asked, after I'd used it for a couple of weeks, I cold texted that and I just was like, y'all, this is my favorite piece of gear in the studio by far. But I also am a little irritated with you about it because it's made me end up buying all this other gear because now I can use it easier. It's by far my favorite piece of gear I've ever had. Nobody was ever gonna say that about a Patchbay. Buying a Patchbay before was like buying extension cords. It was just, nobody gets excited about it. Yes, I'm buying extension cords, but it's not like that. It's definitely my favorite piece because it's the most versatile. I use it every day. I use it on everything, and I couldn't go back, that's for sure. Instead of having to patch them, you know, with the traditional Patchbay, I can just go up here and I can click. Through here, I've got different chains, different preamps. So if I wanted to try, you know, the Shadow Hills, if I want to try that, or if I want to try this 1073, I could just try that, click on that. If I want to add the an EQ in like I've got right now, it's on. Take it out, take it out. I've got a 1176 and an LA2A. If I want to use them together, which I do a lot, I just leave it here, or if I want just the 2A, take it out into this Interstellar. It's pretty simple like that. So if you wanted to add a different preamp, you just go over to your processors here and then just drag it in. It just has made it super easy.